Thank you. Time now for winners and losers on Wall Street. We have financial expert Rob Black joining us this morning. And Rob, as I gaze across the markets, I see the Dow's up by better than 300 points right now. Good morning.
Yeah, I tend not to like the Dow from a personal standpoint, but from a social, societal, I love it because it's more diversified. So the NASDAQ's been the winner for the last 3.5 years. Now the Dow is hitting all-time highs, third day in a row. It's more broad names other than NVIDIA and Microsoft and Alphabet. It's names like Disney, media company, Amex, financial company, Goldman Sachs, big bank. So I like seeing the spreading out. We're going to get a big number on jobs on Wednesday. That was delayed from Friday due to the government shutdown. And we'll also get CPI on Friday. So some data coming now that we're starting to end a very strong earnings season.
CPI, the Consumer Price Index. For those unfamiliar, why is that important as we're trying to gauge the health of the economy?
It all works together. Companies' earnings have to be created so that we get more wages. More wages can keep up with inflation, and tariffs cause inflation. So then, the end goal being what the consumer pays, the price index on our goods. So we kind of need all three working together. So we want wage inflation. A little bit of inflation is good. Goldilocks had it right. Not too high, not too low. Yeah. Just in the middle. Just right.
Okay. I guess we're getting some of our, is it the official or at least some of the latest figures for some of the holiday shopping that we saw last winter. And I'm seeing here it's apparently a little disappointing. What are you reading into this?
Yeah, government data, to answer your question, retail sales for the month of December just came out. It's a little bit old, so you have to take that into account. That's already happened, and Wall Street tends to look to the future. But from November to December, there was a slowing month to month, and a year over year, there's a slowing. So from November, we were at 0.6% increase in retail sales. Then we were flat in December. December's Christmas, so you would think it would have been better. Same thing on a year over year level, big slowing. So we blame the rough weather. We blame tariff impact. We blame higher inflation. The annual is the more concerning versus the month to month because people are shopping in different ways earlier, like October and November now. Yeah. But in the end, it's not too much of a downbeat because January we're already starting to see some pickup in retail sales. We're seeing the middle to lower income shopper hurt, James, and we're seeing the higher end do well. So the higher end consumer is the top of the K. The middle income and the lower income is the bottom of the K. So we're seeing a two-legged economy. And it's interesting. As an investor, I take that into account, and I tend to stay away from things that consumers spend on the middle and lower incomes, and I tend to focus on the higher incomes, like Apple phones. They're a luxury item, per se.
Yeah. All right. I want to jump ahead here real quick because we're just about out of time, but I found this story really interesting. Yes. Elon Musk has been dead set on getting us to Mars for so long, but I guess now he's kind of changing things up. The moon, a little more accessible, achievable, and I guess that's now his new priority.
You love the science. I love, can he do this or not? Mars is undoable for at least 20 years. You get a small window every 26 months to get to the Mars. But now, because SpaceX is doing so well with Starlink and with repetitive use of rockets going up in the sky and back down, saving money, he's doing a huge pivot. Now, keep in mind, Elon Musk is going to be a trillionaire probably by the end of this year because SpaceX is coming public in June. And when that happens, he has to say, look at our successes. We're going to the moon. He can't say, look at our failures. We blew up and we killed astronauts on the planet. I think it's a smart, cynical pivot, but to be smart. $2.9 billion contract to get astronauts to the moon with NASA. I think it's going to be a fun 10 years, James. And I think he'll get the people to the moon. But Mars, bigger question. Big space race going on with Blue Origin and the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. So the moon has sunshine. It's got a lot of industrial materials. It could be a base to get us to moon one day.
And hopefully a vacation resort someday on the moon. I'd love to go visit it.
Stop.
That's my sci-fi mind geeking out a little bit. Rob, thank you as always. We'll chat with Rob again tomorrow. More cool stories on the way. If you have a question or comment or you just want some advice, reach out to him. You've got his contact information there. And Rob, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you on the moon.